Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Chatting with Chantel. It's your girl Chantel. Happy Thursday. We have made it to another day during the course of the week. We've made it. We are still moving throughout the week with purpose, with intention, and we thank God. We thank Him for allowing us to be living, moving, and having our being upon the earth. We'll never take for granted a day that He has given us, though it may be rainy, though it may be chilly, though it may be cold, wherever you are listening to this, if it's got snow, if it's got sun. We thank God for just another opportunity that we are able to be living and have a testimony that life has allowed us another chance. And we thank God on this morning. And it is Thursday. We are a couple days closer to the weekend and at the completion of another week. And just came on really quickly for Thoughts for Thursday, to get your minds to thinking, to get your minds to processing and understanding the importance of you. We're counting down and appreciating, of course, everything that God has given us. He gave us His Son, and His Son allowed us to live life in the fullness thereof. And we definitely, are grateful and appreciative for everything. But this thought on this Thursday is that we must continue to live on purpose, to make sure that your being upon the earth is purposeful. Even if it's just waking up every morning and looking yourself in the mirror and understanding that you are here for a reason, that nothing that God has given us, nothing that He has granted us should be taken for granted. Why am I saying this? We are still having so many young people that are struggling with mental health. Of course, we all, got the news on yesterday where DJ Twitch lost his life, ended his life. And he was struggling with mental health. Anytime you can consciously take your own life, it's because it's hard for you to process some of the things that are going on in your life or some of the things that you're dealing with. It's hard to process. And so automatically then voices and your thought process begins to be that of, well, if I don't have to be here, then I don't have to deal. And so my motivation and my initiative constantly is to speak into the lives of those that still don't understand how important and how loved you are. It does not matter if you've messed up in life, if you've had setbacks, if you've had shortcomings. We've all had them, and we've all grown from them. We've all learned from them. Some of us are still making them to this day as we speak. But no, God did not place you here for nothing. God did not place you here for you to not matter to someone. And you never know who you matter to, but know that you are important. Know that you're loved. Know that you have purpose. There is a purpose for your life. It may take you some time to figure out what that purpose is. It may take you a moment for you to realize, hey, that thing that I love to do, or that thing that I may be good at, it may take a couple times you getting knocked down or you not succeeding at a thing. But guess what? For the mere fact that you're able to get up every morning and try again, to figure out something, to try something else, is a reason to keep going forward. You take the small things in your life and you begin to build on them. I listened to a video on yesterday, coming from Tabitha Brown, and she was talking about how many people are in such a rush to be an adult that they forget that in your childhood you're happy, you're free, you're carefree, and that is some of the happiest times of your life when you're a child. And if we as adults, if we as young adults could pull on that energy that we had back when we were a child and just hold on to happy, there's so much that you could do if you just hold on to happy. If you have that thought process that, you know what, every day I'm going to find, or I'm going to do that one thing that makes me happy. What is that? I love music. Every day I allow myself that time for me to listen to music, for me to enjoy music, for me to either write music or sing music, because it's my happy place. Now, does it branch off into other things? Yes, because I love praise and worship. It is my reasonable service. It is something that I offer back up to God for all that He has given me. But I also appreciate all genres of music. So in that time, I enjoy listening to the different facets of music, and I am able to listen and put myself in a place where, guess what? I'm either relaxing, I'm either unplugging, I'm either just decompressing, or even just enjoying the moment through music. I have a nonprofit organization that is called Music for the Mind, and we are definitely continuing to advocate through music. There is so much joy and peace and comfort and love and satisfaction that you can find through finding music, listening to music, playing music, hearing music, just being around music. I work with children on a day-to-day basis, and if you see the joy that children have when it comes to music. So what am I telling those that are in adulthood? Because adulting is difficult. Adulting is, waking up every morning and being held accountable, being responsible, having to make choices, making sure that you're on your P's and Q's. And so not always do we have that time to, just not do anything, but it's because I have that one thing that makes me happy. I look at my boys, I look at my siblings, my brothers and my sisters, my loved ones. Everybody has that one thing that makes them happy. It could be shopping. It could be playing basketball, listening to music, as I said in the beginning. It could be just driving, having a moment of silence. It could be cooking, baking, whatever it is. Find your happy. Your happy helps your mental stay healthy, and it allows you to get up and know that, guess what? It's another day. It's another opportunity that I have to, guess what? Try again, get it right, to figure out what this life is about. So many people are feeling pressured to know and have this in their entire life figured out, from their life to their career, their family's life, to their finances. And so when they run into obstacles or oppositions, they're not able to handle or cope when things don't go the way they should, because of course we're now living in a time where we have so many people that are saying, hey, failure is not an option, or they're putting on a facade. They're making it seem like, hey, the more money you have, the less problems you have. But when in fact, with more money comes more problems. And I'm not saying that I don't want, more finances, because look, I love to spend money. I love to shop. I love to have nice things. And I know that comes with money. But guess what? It is not the center of my life. Whether I have it or whether I don't, guess what? I'm going to make sure that my mental is taken care of, me putting energy into what makes me happy, putting time into what makes me happy. And what makes me happy is that I'm able to have that moment where I listen to music, and where I'm able to just begin to release a lot of things that I've held in, or things that I need to say. Hey, you can even have a good cry. Get it out of your system. So many of us are holding things in. We don't want to talk. We don't want to let go, but we think that holding on, not saying anything, walking around and making it seem like we've got it all together is the key, but it's not. Open up your mouth and begin to talk. Find that one person that you can trust. And I know it's hard to trust so many people, because so many people are taking advantage of others, especially in churches, in our business life and family life. But you find that one person, that best friend, that confidant, that spouse, that friend, And you begin to, hey, I need you to listen to me. And it's not that I need any advice. It's not that I need you to say anything or judge me. I just need you to listen. Allow me to let it out. And if you don't even have anybody, begin to write. Begin to, find yourself a quiet place and decompress. Hey, I'm going to say this. Talk to God. Let him listen. God, I need you to just be that voice, to be that ear, to be that confidant right now in this moment, so I can release what I'm feeling, so that I don't internalize what is going on around me, so I don't internalize the things that are going on and how people treat me and how people, take me for granted. And a lot of this is what it is. It's the mistreatment of other people that people begin to hold on to, internalize, and are not able to process and let it go. People are only in our life for a season. That's one thing that I had to realize. And everybody is not for you. That's one thing I'm, at my age at this point that I'm realizing. Everybody's not for me. As nice as I try to be to you, as transparent as I try to be to you, as honest as I try to be to you, you may not be for me. What makes me know that? Hey, if you fail to be honest with me. And one thing that I thank God that he has given me is a discernment and an ability to know when somebody's being dishonest, to know when somebody does not care for me, to know when somebody is just taking me for granted. And yes, it took me a moment to get to that point, because you want to see the greater good in people. But guess what? God will allow you an opportunity to see it for yourself. Will it hurt? Yes. But he'll also comfort you and surround you with people that genuinely care about you, that genuinely are rooting for you, are pushing for you, are holding you accountable, that genuinely just want to be connected. That's what God will do. And it helps your mental. Please understand, mental health awareness, mental health is real. People are, as the world begins to change, it continues to change on the daily. People are forgetting that, guess what? My mental is what keeps me going day in and day out. It allows me to make conscious decisions about things that I need to have going on around me, in my family, on my job, wherever. It allows me to continue to think positively and to be purposeful and intentional about everything that I'm doing. For those that are struggling with any type of mental health, that are questioning the very thought of whether they're important, whether they matter, whether they're capable, listen, go back to that place, like in Tabitha Brown's video. Go back to that place of a child and find your happy. Find that place that makes you, not care about anything for just a moment. It allows you to be happy. Find that happy. Don't think that that you not being here is a quick solution to a temporary problem. Problems are temporary. They come and they go. But guess what? Your life matters. You will always matter. You will always be loved. It may not be by who you want it to be, but guess what? You matter to somebody. You're somebody's daughter. You're somebody's mother. You're somebody's sister, brother, aunt, cousin. You're somebody's friend. You're somebody's coworker. You're somebody's boss. You matter. There are people that are watching you, looking up to you, and wanting to know, what is it about them that lets them put one foot in front of the other every day? What makes them do what they do? What makes them smile? What makes them continue to speak positively into others' lives and push them and find the greater good? What makes them do that? It's because I'm taking care of my mental. It's because I am taking the time to take care of me. You can't take care of anybody else until you take care of you. If your mental is not healthy, it will begin to spill over into your lives. As much as you try and camouflage it, As much as you try and cover it up, as much as you try and be deceitful and dishonest about it, it will begin to spill over into different parts of your life. You will become that person that thinks that they have to hide everything, and you will become that person that begins to be secretive and seclude themselves off. It's spilling over into your life. And though nobody will be able to, some people will never speak up on it and be like, hey, you know what? Do you really think that's a good decision? Or do you need to talk? Or is there anything? Do you need a hug? There are people that won't do that. But guess what? That is what we need in this time. Find your happy. That's the main point. Find your happy. Whatever it is that makes you do what you do, that makes you get up every single morning. Granted, I have 3 children of my own, but I love working with children. I love what I do. I love pushing other early child care educators to be the best providers that they can be, because they're making a difference in other children's lives on the daily. I love what I do. I love to write music. I love to express myself through music. I love the gift of song. I love instruments. I love what music does for me, or how it makes me feel, or how I'm able to begin to communicate because of music. Find your happy. What is your happy? That thing that puts you in a place that nothing else matters in that moment but the way that you're feeling in this moment. That's our thought for Thursday. That's our moment. This is our time. Think about that thing that makes you happy. And you begin to work on that thing and let that thing work for you and begin to give you a healthy mental. We're moving into 2023. And so it needs to be established now that everything that's going to be coming at us in 2023, whether it's new projects, new family, new adventures, new avenues, new open doors, we still have to have that place that, guess what? You know what? I just need to sit back and be able to think and look and see and begin to brainstorm everything that's getting ready to take place. Before I make any decisions, allow me to go to my happy place and understand that, you know what, none of this would have been possible if I didn't take care of my mental. Take care of your mental, guys. Know that you're loved. Know that you're important. Know that you can be and have all that you desire. And don't think that you have failed at anything just because it doesn't work out. There's a saying that says, if first you don't succeed, try again. I am telling my children that even in this day and age, which, children are so quick to want to be adults. But guess what? If first you don't succeed, try again. There's so many things that you can try. There's so many times that you'll have to, figure things out. Do I want you to be irresponsible? No. Do I want you to be reckless? No. Do I want you to not be held accountable? No. But what I want you to do is understand that if you don't get it right the first time, there is another time. Thank God that He's a God of second chances. Thank God that He's constantly forgiving us. Thank God that He's given us grace and mercy that continues to cover us so that we can get up day after day after day and try it all over again. Nobody has got it all right all the time. Nobody successful got it right the very first time. They had to fail a couple times and keep on going and keep on trying and keep on building and going back to the drawing board and having to rethink things and do things over to be where they are, to find their happy and to begin to build on it. Find your happy. And begin to know that your happy place is where you can let it all go and begin to work on that mental and make sure that your mental stays healthy for those that are around you, for those that are connected, for those that are loved you. For those that love you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your workplace, your place of worship, your everything. It helps everything, and it makes you a better you. And there's nothing more important than you being the best version of yourself because you're taking care of your mental. And when your mental is taken care of, everything else will begin to line up. That is our time on this morning. Just wanted to encourage you and get you thinking, what makes me happy? What puts me in that place that nothing else matters in this moment except for me? I'm loved, I'm cherished, I'm cared for, I'm chosen, I'm special, and nothing can change my mind. I'm beautiful, I'm talented, I'm gifted. And that even if I haven't discovered it yet, the best is yet to come. Everybody enjoy your Thursday on today. Make sure that you stay safe, stay aware, and take the time to encourage somebody that you think needs to be encouraged, and let them know that they are important, that they are needed in this earth. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Know that God loves you. Know that He cares and that He is intervening on your behalf. For all of those that are listening and following this podcast, I want to thank you for every share, for every like, for every comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that you like, share, and comment. Let me know what you think, and we will continue together to advocate for one another. Healthy mental makes a happy you. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye.